Greetings, travelers.
Hello.
Greetings.
How y'all doing?
I am good. Just taking notes on some stuff.
Oh, you CRE.
Oh man, dude, I sound better than you do. Oh, dude.
No, brother.
How's-
Yes, man.
How's the? Oh, it sounds painful, man.
Yeah, it does.
It is.
Oh man.
It's bad.
I have not felt the results of getting a tooth pulled. I was fortunate enough to keep all my wisdom teeth.
We were talking about that during stream at some point.
Yeah, I saw some of that tournament actually. It was really good. Like the one from that you were doing earlier today.
Oh wait, what? I'm sorry, I like zoned out.
Oh, I was watching some of your stream earlier, from the tournament.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty good. I liked it. All right. Well, I'm not gonna start the mayhem music that I have prepared here, so we're gonna start something a little bit slightly nicer until Sono shows up. I don't know where Sono is. My guess is that they be sleeping a little due to time zones.
Yeah.
Because it's a 7 a.m. start for Sono, so.
CRE, I have. Ow. I need to put that back in there.
I was gonna say put it back in there, dude. You're articulate enough that I can understand you still. Don't worry.
Yeah,
okay.
you're making me cringe.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's good.
I just
It's
imagine
okay.
the pain.
We understand the pain. Well, I
We
do.
definitely do.
Yeah, we do.
I understand the pain. I can't relate though.
Yeah. Likewise, I think. Oof.
So who is that
How
backup
you-
character ready?
Wait.
I didn't know.
Good
I didn't know
answer.
I
That's a
like
good
that
answer. I like that. It's a good answer. You guys are gonna win. I like it.
Yep.
Cries internally.
We're gonna cantrip this thing to death, guys. It'll be fine.
Oh,
When
there's
on
something.
this match, I have to.
There's something I would like to also mention to you all. More specifically to you there, Shadow, for Argon. Something very important because you're the only one that doesn't wear light armor. There's a thing about resting and that's you kind of have to take the heavy armor off.
No.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever worn 40 pounds of chain armor before, but
Not chain armor specifically, but
it's
like plates. Yeah.
It's
Just keep standing up.
It just sleep standing up. That's the horse does.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Everyone's over it.
like unless you would specifically have a reason to otherwise, I think it's fair to assume that you would not be wearing your armor while sleeping.
Okay. That decreases my.
Does that take an action then?
It takes an action to equip a shield. I'm not gonna. That's all. I really don't care much about like initial equipment start for wake up for that. It's more if you're gonna be swapping weapons around, like if you're gonna be swapping from a one-handed weapon to a two-handed weapon, I count for that. Yeah, so you'll have your shield still. But unfortunately, you're not gonna it's. I'm gonna double check the penalties, but I believe the penalties for sleeping in heavy armor is a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
And you really don't want that. Like you don't sleep well. You're bad at your abilities. You're bad at seeing stuff.
Yeah, no, I didn't sleep in it. It's fine.
Yeah. And to answer the other question there, Darth, depends upon the weight of the armor for how long it takes. For light armor, I believe it takes I'm gonna double check here for all this. I got the physical book in hand as I'm looking right now, but to don light armor takes 1 minute. Medium armor takes 5 minutes. Heavy armor 10 minutes. So you're not. It takes a minute to take off armor in general, except for heavy armor, which takes 5 minutes. And you gotta remember, like, the whole thing is like, it's because you have to like put the armor on. You have to do all the like connecting things to make sure that you cover up all the gaps. There's padding. It's a whole process.
Hey, yo, dog, cover me.
Like,
Who are you talking to? Who's
Everyone?
I can't.
everyone,
Just,
yeah.
just stand behind the horse.
Stand behind the horse. The horse that has no health.
Yeah, that one. It'll still be there.
Does
The
this count
body
as
will
a,
still be there.
does this count as a
It'll be
short
there.
rest because we were sleeping?
No, because you have to decide which one you're doing, unfortunately. Like, you have to decide if it's going to be a short or a long rest when you're taking the
Do
rest.
I get a short rest?
Negative.
Damn it. Okay. That's fine.
So, two things. Something that might be helpful to you guys, or is helpful to you guys. I did check a few things. Iris still has 1 bardic inspiration left.
Ah,
I thought you had none last session. My apologies. You have 1 left.
not like it would have been useful, but that is good to know.
And
Holy last session.
where is it? And I believe I double checked this. No. Okay, never mind. I wasn't sure if Raylanor had action surge or not, but she does not. I don't think. Unless I don't think you guys took a short rest between the fighting in the nest and going outside. Or did you?
I thought we were supposed to, but I don't think we did.
We didn't get around
Like,
to it
not
yet.
officially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah, like you
Yes,
got, I know you
I'm
guys
pretty sure
talked
we
about
talked
it.
about
It's
it,
whether or
but
not you
yeah.
actually did it.
Decided that long rest was gonna be better.
No, not after the well. Before you guys,
you guys-
before you guys went outside, like when after you smashed the nest.
Oh.
Yeah.
So no, where are you?
DRE.
Oh,
I sent
yes.
you something.
Sorry. Yes, you did. There we go. Image downloaded. Okay. Let's look at this. Let's look at this.
It's gonna be that for now until Sono gets around to it.
Oh gosh.
If it loads.
Wait, is this an experiment too then?
This one, if it is, it hasn't been described to you. I'll say that.
Okay. 76. Oh gosh. Okay.
Come on.
Are we able to pull up these notes later?
Yeah, if you go to your main journal, like the main thing where all the character sheets are, inside Family Birthright, there is a
Oh, I
journal,
see that.
and that's where I've put all the notes that you guys have gotten so far.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm gonna edit. There's no size editor for the note, for the handout maker, so I'm gonna but it copy pastes formats. So I will edit the experiment notes at a later date and fix the font, because the font to me just seems kind of small. Hoodie, can you try what format is that in? Can you try re-uploading it with a different format? It's not working for me here. I'm just getting a blank. I'm just getting a blank. Oh, I don't have any like simple music going here. I need some simple music. Here we go. There we go. That should do it. All right, if you guys all look into the realms of the Discord, I have supplied you with music. All right, where's Sono? I'm gonna message Sono. Oh, interesting. So I assume the one with the coat off is you.
This is the gentleman there. That'll be what I'll have for now as an icon for B&B.
I like it.
Soon I'll finish this.
Nice, nice. All right, let me see if I can update that token for you then.
Ooh.
Right. Also, before I forget, two things. First off, Darth,
Sweet.
3-month subs. What?
Yeah,
Is it?
Oh, shoot.
I'm surprised it's been
Hi.
that long.
right? I was too.
My
worth
word.
it.
Thank you.
It really
No,
is.
thank you,
though.
thank you.
It already like it's been fun since we met, man.
I've been enjoying it. So
Like even
like-
so much that you having us meet a group like this has caused me to kind of like get comfortable with other groups, and now I'm just like pre-planning my year for D&D.
Yes.
including getting in yours.
Yes.
So now I'm just like everywhere.
that
barbarian.
is literally, yeah, that was the goal. That was the goal. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I actually have to go and make you a proper token first. I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what Raylanor would probably do. So I'm willing to run as is. But I don't
And then
want to do that.
put up for Suno, but if you'd like, I do have to make a quick run to the restroom, so it should give him some time.
Yeah, go ahead. Do all your amenities now, while I breathe some life into this piece of art. Or no, that's inaccurate.
Yeah, technically.
All right. Let's see here. What the heck was that? Who am I hearing? Is that Ram? It is Ram. Okay.
My bad.
That's all good. I'm just like, it sounds like someone's whistling. Or drilling.
I gotta get used to these headphones because they're different. My bad.
No, it's all good. Where is download? Save image as. Save. There we go.
The hype train is close.
What?
We need like one more person.
What?
To
I-
sub, or
What? What? I'm not paying attention right now if that wasn't obvious.
Let's have a hype train.
Gonna get a good, you know what? That'll work. Okay.
No.
we go. Yes. And then we're gonna bring in ah. Okay, so current is 10 and max is 17. Okay. Right. Oh, do this still. Yep. Use selected token. There we go.
Oh no. My identity.
Your identity. What?
No, don't worry about it. Don't look at
What?
that.
What did you guys do? Oh my! Why? What did you guys do?
Don't look.
Damn it!
Just don't
Why-
look. Damn it.
Why would you?
Oh, are we? Ow. Are we
We're-
spoiling the DM? Yes.
We're
Nope.
we're,
Don't,
we're
don't
riding the
care
rails.
About the DM at all. Nope.
We're
No,
riding the
not
rails
at all.
apparently. Why would you guys do that? What? I'm. Oh my hoodie. Hoodie.
Love you, big guy.
Hoodie. Why?
Yeah.
What,
We don't care whatsoever. Not at all.
Babe, get my wallet.
that
What?
not
What?
you too. I
No,
I appreciate it, guys. I really do. I really do appreciate it. I don't know what else to say about it. Okay, that's it.
Just keep the end.
Why?
Yes, just keep DMing.
I will. I will. All right.
Keep doing what
Well,
you're doing.
I'm gonna give Sono just a few more minutes, and I'm gonna put my daughter to bed, a little early, and if we don't hear anything shortly after I get back, we'll start without, and hopefully hopefully I can play to the fair and accurate degree. All right, shortly.
Oh gosh. Today is gonna be interesting,
Yeah.
especially if Sono's not here.
I won't be like as effective because I
Well,
will love RP with
Ram,
you all.
I also have to leave a bit early today. Sorry about that.
gosh. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about that at all.
Let's
Like
just
around 5:45 or 6-ish, I have to go.
Are you getting picked up, Bubble?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, and this is hurting me to do so, I didn't know you two were VTubers. It was cute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm one too. I was just like,
Yeah, that's. I
Rowan.
said. I think I checked your channel out like super early into like when we first started like playing together. Just like, hey, my fellow VTuber. What's up?
Yes,
I think I was there for that.
you were, Darth.
Yeah.
You hopped in, everyone came in, and I was like, oh, you guys are so kind.
You haven't been back though.
I haven't yet. I've been on hiatus, but I plan on coming back soon enough. I finally got things together in IRL.
That's good then. I'll
Took
be
a
on the
lot of-
lookout.
Took 3 months to do, but it's back together again.
That's okay. Sometimes it takes time. Okay.
Okay, if I can ask you guys, is it normal to just start feeling a headache now that I'm talking? Because my head hurt.
I think
Yeah.
Yes. I've gotten
Women.
2 teeth pulled before, like at separate
Same.
times.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
I got both at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so painful, man.
Did they put you to sleep?
Do you have Tylenol? Where are they?
They didn't actually. They just sedated my mouth and started doing it.
That was like my last one. You didn't feel it though, did you?
I
Like
felt a
when they
yank.
did it?
I felt the yank, yes, but it didn't hurt.
I'm deafening.
Well, I didn't feel anything when they did it.
Yeah.
It was super weird.
I was out like a light.
I felt it after I got up. Like my mouth was numb. That's when everything came in. I was just, I'm better now, but I was in tears for the first 6 hours.
Yeah, it's really painful. Like when that stuff wears off.
I just don't know why the wisdom tooth is such a pain for your mouth.
Oh yeah, so they had to remove my wisdom tooth because like it was pushing all my other teeth forward, and it was like in my skin. It was really, I couldn't even open my mouth when I had it because it hurt so bad.
Is it over?
It is.
Okay. That's
No.
gonna be in a VOD forever. That's nice. Oh my gosh. I imagine pain. I'm sorry. Just ugh.
No, it's
Like-
okay. Just, it's not a good feeling. No one likes it. I know that for
Nope.
sure.
No.
Let's talk about puppies.
I like those. Those are cute. They're
We've been
fuzzy.
learning a lot about guinea pigs lately, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we
back.
have one, but
What?
Yeah.
What did
Okay.
I just hear?
Thank you so
We're
much
learning
for being...
about guinea pigs.
we're learning
Yep.
about guinea pigs.
No, that wasn't all. They freaked me out. Let's just say that.
What did? Okay, I have to know. What did you do?
They're talking about teeth yankings. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't
I'm sorry. They were talking about what now?
Yep, it's on your VOD. Don't worry about it. You'll hear it all.
Teeth removal processes.
Yeah, it's nothing to get you banned, TRA, but it's enough to make you
Mhm.
cringe on how we were describing the pain level.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. No worries then.
Yep.
No, listen. Anything that will actually bother me, aside from people throwing money at me, will actually be able to get me banned long before it actually bugs me. So worry not.
Dollar bill, dollar bill. I mean what?
It's okay.
But
Just,
I was
just
pretty much
go to your
the
happy
same
place.
theory, like I'm
It's
catching a headache from just doing this right now.
it's all good, man.
What if I did something like this though?
Just drop
What if
your
I did
entire-
this?
Darth.
What if I
Darth,
did
what do you?
this?
But the number of choice, though. TRA,
The number
what's the
of
response?
choice. Great.
The number of
Darth.
choice.
Darth.
Huh?
Darth.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Aw, I was expecting a 69. You're so unreal.
He dropped by my stream multiple times. He knows what's,
Oh,
what's up. Okay.
This is. I know how mild this is. It's okay.
It's mild.
Okay. Okay. Well, now that all the laughs and smiles are out of the system, it's time for
gosh.
torment and terror.
We're also missing a compatriot.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, how does that work? Can you explain how it works if like somebody's missing? Does that
So,
augment anything?
okay. So the way that I usually do this is that I will try to play to the best of my ability, the character true to how I think that they would be played.
Oh, so you're gonna
that's-
play Sono.
That's how I will typically
Ray.
do it. One of the benefits of this is that that Ray Lenore is generally not a heavy talker in the game anyways, so that kind of works to my benefit. The alternative is that I can let one of you guys run Ray Lenore instead, if you guys would prefer that. But you'd have to designate someone to to do that.
What do you guys think?
I do
I
not
don't know Sono enough to know what they would want to do.
exactly.
Mhm.
Aside from
Except besides using their scythe a million times.
Yeah.
My like the way that I do things is like based on what I have seen the character being played as in the game. So I try to basically leave the character as neutral to where they have been as possible. And that's just kind of how I run, basically how I NPCize a PC for the sake of a session or a time frame of a session. Now, fortunately, because it's combat's easy for me to try and run an extra character in. That's not hard for me to do. I've run entire like squads against players before, so this is not going to be hard. It's up to you guys what you think would be what you guys are most comfortable with.
I think it would be fun to play a fighter for once, but I don't think I would do justice. Just saying.
yeah, personally, I can't see myself. I don't want to control somebody else's actions.
I'm alright with you
I'm
doing
not
it.
them.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think the DM should do it because if Sono comes back, I don't know.
I'm
wanna
willing to take the
disappoint
heat.
Sono.
I'm willing to take the heat for anything that I do wrong. Sono is also a DM themselves, so I know that they understand like the nuance of the situation.
You
So
got
I'm not concerned.
This is all you.
Okay, sounds good then. In that case, I have something for you guys. Because we're just gonna jump right in at this point. So we're gonna go with a little bit of a brief overview, which is the party, having just left the cave system, found some ruined buildings. While they looked through the remains, they found not only a means by which they can pass through the grounds, where there is an absorbently large number of undead, and not get mauled to shreds by them in the process. They also found notes on some experiments that were being performed at this place. However, throughout their searching, they were discovered by, well, essentially a guard dog. A very big guard dog with a large number of eyes and powerful rays that do terrible, terrible things. And y'all fled back into the cave system where you decided to take rest. And unfortunately, a creature of the Underdark known as a hooked horror had made its way to where you all are sleeping. And that's where we're going to pick up. So, everything that you see in the room is actually still where it is, with the exception of two things. That would be the hammer is no longer on this anvil right here, and these ingots are in I believe they are in either Ray Leonor's pack or on the horse, one of the two. So those are no longer there, but otherwise everything on this map is as is. Now let's see here. I gotta manage my tabs here. Okay. First things first, before you do that, I need to clear this. And I need you all to roll initiative. And if you would like to join me in some
My goodness.
fantastic tunes,
Oh no, I rolled low.
We're
Here we-
all asleep.
here we go. Oh yeah, that's the other
So-
thing. You're all asleep still.
Can I yell at them even though it's not my turn?
I'm just getting you all to roll initiative first, and then I will address that as needed.
For a second,
Okay.
I forgot how to roll initiative. Oh shoot! Okay, go off.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh,
that's
that
gonna
is
be
some
a
dramatic
lot of
music.
waste.
Wow.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed this one. Things so
Trying to
I felt
open
this
up
music
and-
was appropriate.
Yeah, feels like it.
It is not relaxing.
No, it is not, and it is not meant to be.
Ooh, that's
I
the
guess
scary part.
it
It's
gets you-
scary.
Pumping, that's for sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna open up Ray Leonor's character sheet here. Get her in the turn order. Let's see here.
Does it actually show you guys my art there, by the way?
Yes.
Well, the
Yes.
Where's the
It's
initiative
just hard
button?
to see.
It's been so
Yeah.
long since I've used the player character sheet. Where's the initiative button? There it is. They have,
It's really
different,
good though.
they have different sheets for the monsters. They're more they're more condensed.
Siri, it looks like my roll didn't count. It says 15.16, but it's asking me to re-roll.
Did you click
Did
your
you touch your
character?
token?
I did, but for some reason it didn't work
Sometimes
out. Should I
it just does that. Here, I'll just do it manually. What'd you get? 15.16?
re-roll? Yeah, I got 15.16.
Okay, there we go. Did I roll the horror? I did roll the horror. Oh, I rolled well.
You did.
All right.
Oh, you-
Good.
Is that all? Is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
No! Dang it.
This turn order is going to be bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna put this right here. So, to start,
Oh god, I'm scared.
Wait, I just realized something. The person who's going to wake us up is the last person to go.
I can still yell at them, right?
well, okay. So here's the deal. This is when you notice the hooked horror. So you do get. So yes, you can immediately do whatever you'd like upon noticing and realization. So you can raise alarm immediately if you so choose.
Okay. Well, I so choose.
Okay. I figured you might.
Yes.
I have to get
Okay.
that alert feat. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's really good.
So this is technically just before fighting.
This is what initiates the turn order. So
Okay.
otherwise, it just gets to keep acting without you guys noticing,
Oh, jeez.
right?
Okay.
Because the world moves. All right. So I
Um,
need everyone that is not Visara to make perception checks for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh, come on,
oh,
man.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Really? Really? That's like that's one of my best stats. How?
You rolled a
Unlucky.
2, bud. That's how.
Bro. Come on, man.
Sometimes it just be like that. All right.
Out of 20?
Not sure why you have guidance. That's interesting.
I believe I have.
Did I do a good, Sierra?
All right. So, who are we missing here?
Ray.
Oh no, I did Ray Leonore. It just shows it underneath like my name because I haven't changed my as.
Oh.
So that's
Oh.
Ray Leonore's role there. Is the 17. So okay. So good news. Okay. Good news. The DC to wake up at this distance, because you're all within like 30 feet of each other. Yep. Just confirming. The DC is 5.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh my god.
so
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
so there's that. Second, so basically, now this is one of those cases where a 1 matters regardless of your roll. So you know, in the case of and literally in the case of Argon, just don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay,
Oof.
so you are all awake, still lying on the ground. So that's good.
All right.
All right, so it's Ray Leonore's turn.
Questions. Are we gonna try and fight it, or are we gonna try to run away?
Well,
Oh,
given where you guys are,
Ray would try to fight it, and
Yeah.
I at the very least try to kite it.
yeah.
So we're gonna move. I only have 15 feet of movement though. We'll move here. And we will ready an action to attack this thing when it comes into range. I don't think Ray has any healing potions left.
I don't know if Ray had used them.
I've been keeping track of like all my stuff.
Yeah, so has Ray. Yeah, it's definitely been kept track of here.
I still have one healing potion.
Oh, that's
Thank
good.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is now
I
the
think I
hooked
used
horror's
mine
turn.
on you before.
Mhm.
It's gonna go after the first thing that it sees. Oh, actually,
Yay.
my own misstep here. My own misstep, because I'm so used to not playing characters with against my own rules. Who would have thought? This is a monstrosity, so it is either intel or nature in order to try and figure out what this creature's traits and whatnot. So I'll do nature because it's the same roll and it's easier to click that. 11 is insufficient. Now it's the hooked horror's turn. All right. Hooked horror is going to move up to right here. Ray Leonore will make the scythe attack, which I think it's set up correctly. It is. Okay.
Oh,
For 10 damage. Nice. Scythe goes right past your head there, Visara.
I duck. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, duck pretty low.
Yep. She's short.
All right. Now, to continue on with my turn, the hooked horror is going to, to its name,
Hook.
attempt to hook you.
no.
It. Oh.
Nope,
I
it
can hook.
misses.
Oh, sweet.
A 6 definitely does not hit you. Okay. It has no further actions it's going to take. Paxton, it is your turn. I think you're currently prone. It's hard to tell with it being black and white there. Yes.
With my shield, it'll be 16 both. Oh.
Your armor class is 10 plus dex plus shield.
See, how
Per-
do I rotate so I can get up and use my movement? But
So if you click on your token, if you look off to the left-hand side there, you'll see a little blue faded box in the hex next to it. If you grab that, you can rotate your token. Because the grid is on, I think it's set to 8 cardinal
look at
directions.
that.
But without the grid on, it's full 360. So that's half your movement. So you have 20 feet of movement left.
CRE, can I use the 20 to wake up Aragon?
Everyone is awake,
Okay.
and that would be your action to wake somebody.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I take somebody out from prone, sorry, if I wanted to? Like, just to pick them up?
That's actually a good question. I don't know if you can do that.
The help action.
Well, help is a little bit different,
It's for like skills, I know. I was being
but
sarcastic.
it's a good idea. Lifting someone from prone can you help a character stand up. Chapter 9. Your character can do things not covered by actions such as breaking down doors. I mean, the only limitations to actions that attempt are imagined by your character's ability score. This is a long ass answer. Holy. Raw PC spends their action trying to do this and possible. Says it should be an automatic system in the case of which action is trivial and spending action is already is already surprised just to be later to inform you can, as you can help him, but anything else will you do this? I will say that yes, you can do that. It will cost you your action to lift somebody else up from prone.
15, 20.
Now, bear in mind, the only thing that they lose if they are prone is they only lose half their movement. So if you want to give up an action for that, then you're more than welcome to. But Just be aware of what you're giving up for it.
I think at the moment, gauging, Basara is gonna hold him there. Argon's gonna go next. I might as well have him be more mobile than me since I can't punch the thing yet. So I will.
There we
lift
go. I was wondering why it
Argon
looked a
if I
little bit
can.
weird.
Brother, it's time to awaken up and stand. You're up.
And we're up. Ah. What the heck is that thing?
It's a long story and it's hideous. We gotta do something quick.
All right.
And I end my turn. Well, actually, can I do the thing to?
You can
learn a
absolutely
skill?
do that thing. Do that thing.
Fang.
What was it again?
Wisdom or nature.
All right. Oh, I'm not exactly intelligent. Let's hope.
Well, wisdom's good for you, so.
No, it's just
The-
taking a minute.
See the result of those instincts. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And my turn, Sierra.
Alrighty. Alright. Argon and Tempest. What's the play?
I can't put on my armor, and so I just realized just how squishy my character is.
Without armor? Yeah.
Yeah.
The clerics without armor is, yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Barbarians without
Um,
armor?
Well, I'm gonna use my action to help Iris up.
Okay.
Why?
Because I don't have any attack spells and I don't have my armor, so it's not like I can just go bumbling in there.
I was gonna say, I think you have attack spells, do you not?
I do have
You
no,
have
I have
cantrips.
I have cantrips, yeah, but
Just
I, damage.
double check your cantrips that do damage, because every single cantrip, with the exception of like Firebolt and Eldritch Blast, all have some sort of effect that they cause in addition to damage.
Well,
The only
for
reason those
me-
two don't is because they do the most.
Yeah, no, I have frostbite, but that just means they have on a failed save they take 1d6 cold damage and they have disadvantage on the next attack. So
Either way, still
Yeah.
good. Disadvantage. Okay.
yeah, but
Hey, you guys are
Yeah.
pretty close.
Disadvantage is pretty powerful.
yeah, but that's my action, and I can't use it. I can't use it as a bonus action either. So
Hmm.
I guess for now I'll use my movement, and I'm gonna try to get in front of Iris here soon. I still have my 30 feet.
Yep, you have full movement. That was with the action of the big man.
I'm gonna get about here. Next to the
Whoa, what the heck? That was weird. My one of my screens was tripping out a little bit. That was weird.
That's never good.
It was
And-
just the one. Like, that's the weird part about it. All right. Anyways, sorry. Continue.
And then I'm gonna do an intel check.
Go for it.
Dang,
Alright,
bad dice
man.
today.
That's
I used up all my
unfortunate.
luck rolling for initiative.
Yeah, apparently. Sorry, man. All right.
And my turn.
All right, Iris.
Okay, let me see. How far away? Okay, yeah. I'll do vicious mockery.
Go for it. As a wisdom save. Do I have wisdom? Does this creature have wisdom saves? Probably not. Nope. It doesn't matter. That's a natural one. So we take 4 points of bad brain damage.
Brain damage.
Bad brain damage. Oh, no, I don't want that open. And where's the discouraged? Where's the discouraged symbol? There we go, discouraged. I am bothered. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, let me hold. Sorry, my dog is barking.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll do a nature check. Right? You said that was one of them?
Yep, nature or wisdom, whichever you choose.
Oh my god, why? Okay.
Oh, what is
I'll
this?
end my turn
This
then.
this creature is a mystery. It's terrifying.
Oh,
it's
wait,
scary.
let me move a
We
little.
just woke up. Give us a break.
It's like there's still sleep in the eye. It's like, what's this thing?
What
Wait a
is
minute.
that?
Wait, what?
I don't know what it
This
is,
thing
but I
looks
ran towards
weird.
it.
Hold on. Let me see. I can still move 30 feet.
I've done all kinds of fun stuff with excuses as to why I don't know things.
I end my turn.
Alrighty. Basara, your family aids you.
It's a bug.
It's a very bird-looking bug.
She sees the beetle in it. Okay, so she's immediately about like grabs her scythe as fast as she can, and she's gonna take a swipe. Probably misses.
Unfortunately, a 9 does miss.
And I guess I'll just use my wisdom to try and see if I can learn anything from it, which
Alrighty.
also fails.
Oh my goodness.
We're all
And
tired.
And-
This thing is bad on its rolls too, fortunately.
freaking A.
Dice luck. Sono's not here. Sono was bringing in all the luck.
Am I able to use my Hexblade's curse?
You are absolutely able to use Hexblade's curse on it. Let's put a little curse on it.
Okay. Also, I would probably like to move away from this thing so I can use my Eldritch Blast. Even if it costs me being hit. I'm trying to think how far it should move. Oh, jeez. This is gonna hurt, probably.
I'm gonna double check something here. I just want to make sure I got this right for your stuff here. As you are, you can proceed as you will. I'm just double checking how something works.
Okay.
All right, Hexblade's curse. Any attack roll. Okay. Double checking.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was only melee or just if it was any attack roll.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, here.
Down there by the forge.
You
Okay.
you measure from your token, so it would be here.
Okay. And does it hit me?
We're gonna find out. It makes that attack at disadvantage, so we'll see. All right, let's hook.
And she's just gonna be screaming all the way away.
No, that misses.
Nice.
Nice.
Dang,
Nice.
So, question: can you impose multiple layers of disadvantage?
No, you can't. So there isn't. So if you have, in any case, you have either advantage or disadvantage, and in any instance where there is more than one instance of any of them. So like if you have, say, 3 advantages and 1 disadvantage, it doesn't matter. It results in a normal roll. Same thing with advantage and disadvantage. You can't stack advantages and you can't stack disadvantages.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yep. I actually haven't come across a situation where that mattered. And when I do, it's like super rare where it really doesn't matter anyways. Like with the stacking advantages or stacking disadvantage. Mostly because it's mostly just because people just have advantage on like things that they do themselves rather than giving it to other people a lot of the time. So, but yeah. Basara, you make your escape.
Sweet.
Great,
And,
Leonore. Oh, sorry.
That's all I can do.
Oh yeah, you failed the check too. Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna start with this. We're gonna. Oh man. Wood. Oh, the table leg. Okay. Oh my.
Ooh,
Raylanor
nice.
is
Jesus Christ, okay, well,
indeed.
you're doing that.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
get into it then.
15.
Every
Hmm.
5 rolls.
All right. Section of the creature comes loose and breaks free. It's in a bad way already. Holy. And she's gonna
Hold on.
do I stay there?
The horse.
No, the horse is staying put. Horse is in a bad way. We're gonna use the bonus action to get into the tunnel finder stance. Can I do a diagonal like this? There we go. That'll work for me. Okay. Tunnel finder stance. All right. Hooked horror. He's gonna step forward.
Oh wait.
Oh, sorry.
Did they
Yes.
do an intel check?
Yes. I forget all the time. All right. Didn't matter.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Just not today.
I blew all the luck on the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
We're just not
Oh.
figuring out the creature.
This creature is terrifying, and you guys can't get your bearings. All right. But good news. The Raylanor is going to use a reaction to hit this thing because that's what the tunnel fighter stance lets her do.
Is it-
Go for another attack.
Yes.
Solid 8. This is why people like fighters.
Oh, you're coming closer
Okay.
instead of running away.
Who do I want to hit here? The kid who's hurting me, or the guy that looks very unarmored?
Wait, hold on, chill. I should
Yeah.
still be pretty strong. Hold on.
You've got more hit points. Like you're pretty tough still, all
Yeah.
things considered. All right. I mean, this is the best we
On
can
the
do
bright
it.
side, at least I
1,
still have my-
2. Okay. I'm noticing a trend here. All right. Hook. Oh my.
Yay.
I can't hit an attack.
No, it's okay. We
It's too
can't
dark.
learn what you are.
I can't see. It's too dark. Let's
Can't
just
see
say that.
it's
just
too
too on high
dark.
alert. We're too high on alert, but not high enough to see what it is.
That's
What?
pretty much what it is. I haven't used a light cantrip, and none of us mentioned using a torch.
We're
on
all
entering the cave.
severely paranoid because we had a girl scream in the dark.
Yeah, that is a
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Freaking out, bro.
She's still freaking out.
Okay, the character sheet broke. I gotta reopen that. Stand by. This is gonna be a very fast, dangerous fight. Holy! Sometimes the dice just be like that, but damn,
Yeah. This is
I've
rewarding
seen-
us for almost dying last
never punished,
session.
never punished.
You know, it's not over, so chill.
Yeah,
Let's
don't
hope we
jinx
can
anything.
actually- let's just hope we can sleep.
Okay.
Right.
No, it's this is far from over. Don't worry. All right, we're gonna use a bonus action.
Oh boy.
This creature does a bird-like shriek and smacks its hooks together.
Please don't regen health.
Oh,
Is
God,
it-
please.
Is it like
Please
a...
don't regen health.
I have a fear.
You have a
I feel like
fear.
it's gonna be like some sort of psychic damage.
I
Or,
think
not
it's gonna be
psychic.
calling some other ones. Like,
All right,
Oh shit.
that is the-
mushroom.
that is the end of that effect. All right, Axton,
Oh no, it did nothing. So yeah, you're probably right, Ram.
All right.
I didn't
I
want to be
wanna-
right.
I'm gonna do this.
No one
'cause I
ever
need to know
does.
what they did.
Go
I wanna know
for
what
it.
They did.
Oh,
That
please,
makes my-
please
It's a
roll
wisdom.
something higher than a 7.
Yes.
Yes!
Thank you.
Let's see what he did.
I am rooting for you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So first things
Yeah.
first. This creature has some traits. It has the
Merciless.
Just
oh, yeah.
merciless.
Okay.
creature will kill a downed creature if it is advantageous to do so.
No.
Meaning,
Of course.
if other people aren't beating the crap out of it, it might decide to do that. All right, it
Okay.
has the following abilities: echolocation, keen hearing, pack hunter,
No.
snag, toss, auxiliary call,
Oh, that
Shifting-
one. That's what it was.
shifting plates. Now you asked specifically as to what it had just done. It had done auxiliary call, which does this.
Oh.
As a bonus action, this creature can let out a loud roar, signaling others of its kind where it is and that it needs help.
Shit. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
All right,
What's
Axton,
that?
still your turn.
See. Alright, well, I think it's time I get in and start punching this. But I'm gonna do it
Remember,
so I
you
don't
have reach.
get... I know, that's why I said I'm not gonna be too close. Alright.
Well, it might help if I close that.
What the heck?
Is that paused? That's paused. Okay. I'm just making sure that I don't have 3 million things open that don't need to be open.
I get
That doesn't need to be
15
open.
because of my arms, right? See, already.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's 10 because of your arms.
Okay, good. So, go with one. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. If you have a reach weapon, it's 15.
I should, right?
I mean, you could.
Okay,
don't have
but I'm
to.
just gonna... There we go.
Let's see it. Ooh,
The almighty fist
Fat
will go into
7.
your body.
smack it. It's in a bad way.
You have to remove it.
Oh yeah. Oh, another 4 points of damage from. You see a plate on its back from kind of shift up from your first blow, and you sneak your fist in and smack its innards this time directly.
Ew.
Gross.
Is this squishy?
It's very squishy. Beware of its bowels. Ugh.
What?
I shake it off and just notice it's just wet and my turn.
My lord, why are you so vulgar?
Asara cringes.
Well done.
I had to.
Sierra,
I had
by
to.
the
I'm
way.
sorry. I'm sorry. I had to.
I love that.
Maybe it's
Uh,
my turn.
I believe that's it, unless you want to spend a little bit more movement. Oh, 1 second.
Did I get behind it just to watch the door?
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Well, just be
Yeah,
careful
that-
not to be ambushed.
Yeah, from behind. I think it'd be good just to kind of cross it here. That's fine. I'll stay here.
Alrighty.
Because I'll also procure our exit if needed.
All right. Argon.
All right, so I already know it's hurting because I've seen everyone do damage to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Toll the Dead cantrip.
Go for it. That is it is wisdom.
It's a
Okay.
cantrip.
I always think that Toll the Dead is con, but it's wisdom. It's because it does necrotic damage.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yes.
That is a fat. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All
So
damage. Let's go.
ding. All right. That's it. That was
GG.
exactly enough.
So we need to go.
That was
Exactly
great.
enough.
That's
Oh wow. Okay. Now we don't break turn order yet. We don't break turn order
Right.
yet. And I forgot to roll this earlier. So, let's see here. What is the for this environment? What is it? It is a D3 plus 1. 3 rounds. Okay. So you guys have 2 full rounds to be it'd be 2 rounds after the hooked horror's next turn, which isn't for a little bit, before before backup shows up.
Okay.
So
You know
you
where they're
guys
coming
have
from?
you have no idea where they're coming from.
Can we try to perceive where they might come from?
Like sounds.
I will say Iris, Visara, and Ray Leonore can do that because they have their turn still inside of their this current round, and you guys will have 2 rounds to try and run, which basically means that unless you get really unlucky, you guys are just gonna get away scot-free.
Okay.
Okay.
So so Iris, Visara, and Ray Leonore are all gonna get. Can I get some perception checks, please? 16.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
A 21 and a 13. Okay, so with a 21 and a 16, I'm gonna zoom out on here. Oh, also Visara, you recover hit points. I think you're only down like 2 or 3 hit points, so you're gonna get all your hit points back
Oh, sweet.
because
Okay,
of Hexblade's
so I'm
curse.
Okay.
I think it's your warlock level plus your proficiency bonus or something like that, or warlock level plus charisma, something. You get a lot of health back,
Yay.
so you're back to full health. This is why Hexblade's curse is so good. Let's see here. So with a 21, you are able to discern that they are coming from this direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
from
go
the
down.
tunnel?
From the tunnel, well, not necessarily that tunnel, but like down this tunnel here from your perspective.
Oh, okay.
So like it's
Gotcha.
coming from the direction that Axton is from you guys.
So we should go run towards Stone Grind, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
Can I
Iris.
dash?
Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
you
wait,
guys can.
I didn't use my movement at all either.
That's true. You
during my
didn't.
turn. So,
Well, you
yeah.
used your action though. That's what
So I
the
can't
check
dash,
is for. You can't dash, but you can move. But because you guys know where it is, I'm basically going to roll a percentile, and it's like I gotta roll like I don't even know how low I have to roll, like less than 10.
With these numbers
these-
today.
For this thing to even have for them to even have a chance of running into you, and you might be able to still
okay.
get away, like just so that you guys actually even see them. Yeah, you guys get away. Okay, well that was
Yes.
less than terrible.
That was great.
Oh my gosh. Way better than I foresaw.
Oh, okay. We will be getting a Ray Leonore shortly, it seems. I just got a
Alright.
message from Sono saying that overslept and through the alarm and everything, haven't been sleeping well. It's like it's all good. Okay. So, you guys all make your great escape. I'm gonna get rid of this like hyper intense music because
Oh yes.
we don't need that anymore.
Thank gosh.
Let's see here. Where is here it is. Much better is this one here. Discord. All right, there you guys go. Just make sure you loop it. It's an hour long, so it probably won't matter, but just to be sure, get rid of that. You never know. You never know. All right, now let's take a trip back on over to where is the camp? Here we go. Okay.
Can we say that Argon has his armor back on by now?
Oh, you guys can absolutely. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Once you get outside, you're good. You guys are good. All right. There we go.
Thank you for catching that.
Yep.
It's
Oh my
mostly the it's mostly because of resting, and that's it. Oh, it didn't save the token correctly. Oh, that's it. Okay, stand by. I gotta go back to a different map for a second here.
Ooh-wee.
I gotta. Ray Leonor has returned. Ray Leonor proper, I should say.
By the way, good job, Ray. You did amazing.
Jeez.
That was crazy.
What was it? Total of 4 attacks, one of them being a crit. Something like that. All of them hit too, like.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, like anytime you guys miss, it's interesting to me just because of like how good your bonuses are. Like you have to roll like super low for it.
Well, it
Yeah, lucky.
seemed to have been the norm for a little bit there.
It did, yeah. Well, specifically Visara, because Visara has like a +7 to her attack rolls.
Yeah, that sucked. Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't. How much armor did that thing have? That thing had like 16 armor. So like, you'd have to roll an 8 or lower in order to miss. But that's like considered a armored opponent for you guys, right? So like, normally the armor class you're facing is like 14. It's like 13, 14. So it's like when people like Visara or Ray Leonor miss, it's just like, that's a bad die. That die needs to go away.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If only you could do that with roll 20.
I know. I know. I miss being at a real table. I'm sorry guys, my roll 20 crashed on my GM side. I'm just waiting for it to load back up.
You're fine.
So fortunately though, this is mostly here we are. So you guys make your way back to, and I'm actually gonna maneuver. Oh, I can't maneuver you all with the Blair side. Oh no! Roll 20, please. Question mark? Question mark? Uh-oh. That's a minor problem. Okay, well, nonetheless. All right, so
Oh boy.
we'll make do. So, for the time being, so a lot of you make your way back to the camp that Stonegrind had created for you all. He is sitting by a fire, seeming to be just minding his own business, reading a book. And spots you all on your way back looking worse for wear.
I feel fabulous.
That was fun. That was great.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
What a time.
Okay, so I'll let one of you guys, I guess, initiate if you want.
Oh, looked like you had a run into something.
You don't even want to know.
Couple somethings.
Quite a few somethings.
Ah, it was fine. There was no big deal. Nothing big. Or bug-like at all.
Very big, very bug-like.
Gutters.
Visara, knowing that he can do some interesting stuff, she's gonna grab her package. She's gonna just like, whapow, both hands or arms, those eggs. We got these. And she'll hand them to him.
Ah. Interesting. It's a nice pickup. Let me look and see what these do, because I want to make sure. Where is the stuff for the pancake eggs? The pancake eggs. Pancake eggs. Here we go. I've been watching too many children's cartoons.
I was gonna say,
I have a 4-year-old.
it's okay. no,
Alrighty, let's see here. Cooked eggs. What do these do?
Bless you.
Because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to eat them raw.
Oh, God bless you. Preferably not.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So these are extremely hearty. They'll keep you filled for a very long time. If you don't mind, I will cook these up shortly if you would like. And he places them kind of
Question?
on the stuff next to him. Yes.
How much are those worth?
Good. To someone who knows how to use them, it's a good question here. I didn't calculate that for some reason. Stand by.
Mhm.
All right. This is why I like having systems, though. I hope everything's working okay. Oh boy, what's going on here? What the? No. Why is that opening?
Oh.
Apparently, I typed in calculator and hit enter, and apparently I'm starting up League of Legends for some reason.
Hell, I mean,
don't-
however you spend your time DMing.
I mean, if I could somehow do both, I'd be more impressed with the fact that I'm able to pull it off than anything at that point. Okay, no, go away. Go away. You're killing my PC resources there's already not enough of. There we go. Okay, now that my computer's not dying. Okay. Base monster price. CR. Skill required. And let's see, you guys, if you were to sell, you'd be selling to Lightspire, which has a modifier for monster stuff of what? Okay. Not bad. It's probably sell for around 250 for both.
For both.
Mm-hmm. They're
About
really good. They keep you
game.
full for a couple of days. So adventurers really like these.
Need to get you a 2060.
Wait, what?
A 2060.
Okay, it works today.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I understand now. Now I understand.
And does like just above the game, I guess. If the characters don't eat, can they eventually suffer consequences for that?
Yes. If you do not eat, if you do not eat one portion of trail rations, or just a meal in general, meals are really, really cheap. They're like a silver piece or something like that. If you do not eat, you do not recover properly from a long rest, meaning that you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Exhaustion has negative effects stacking upon each other for each level of exhaustion you have. Having 6 levels of exhaustion, you die.
How
just
long
just
has
so
it
you
been since we've eaten?
you guys have
Since we
food
were
with
last
you
at
guys
camp.
you guys have food with you
Okay.
also. Like it
Yeah, we have
usually
rations.
I'm gonna say it this. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Unless the campaign is generally specifically designed around the idea of you guys having to worry about your food supply, generally you don't have to worry about it. Unless your stuff is
Okay.
stolen, right? Like unless something very specifically calls for it to be carefully measured, you guys don't have to worry about it. You guys came here with 10 days worth of food each. So you're pretty set.
Okay. So I'll look at the party and then I'll ask them, what would you like to do?
I take out a pie for Aston as promised.
It's gonna hurt. Like,
You know, I didn't realize it, but my microphone is muted.
Yeah, I was like, I
Aw.
don't know about that. Did you?
I was
did-
gonna say that Aragon, even though he's all for letting things go, he has a grudge and he wants to eat them.
Oh, okay.
Just to be
the
petty.
eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many would they serve?
The two here can serve 4 of you. And you won't have to eat for 3 days each if you have this.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
They sell
how
this is why they sell well for adventurers.
CRE, is there other additionals that we also receive in on eating a good meal, though? Do we?
That's
get,
what I
like,
was gonna
something
ask.
that- Yeah.
It
Is there any
depends-
positives aside
it-
from being filling?
It's all good. A higher class meal will make you feel good about good about yourself, and that you can be, a little bit more ostentatious about your position. In terms of like other things, for example, eating meat of certain creature, like eating certain things from certain creatures can yield benefits if cooked with proper skill. Having a higher class meal, as in like going to a tavern and ordering bread and stew, as opposed to like a 3-course meal, doesn't really do anything other than make you feel good about yourself that you get to have a really nice meal.
Mm. Okay. So I'll just make us feel.
But
good for this
but to be clear, the difference in price there is going from like a silver to like 3 gold, which for adventurers typically doesn't mean much. Typically.
one. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Axton, you have pie.
Oh, I don't know if Sono knows.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Axton might not be able to talk too much right now because he went through some wisdom teeth removals. Just so you know, Sono, as well.
Oh,
I don't
One
want him
second,
to
I
have
got a
to
rabbit
see
on the
it.
loose.
Rabbits.
How do you? Rabbit.
Duck season.
Rabbit season. I got that like immediately.
Yeah.
I know
So he,
those are a pain.
yeah, he won't be able to talk too much. So, but I'm sure he embraces it. I don't know. You can type it if you need, Hoodie.
Okay. We have we picked up a bunch of young I think they're kits. Young bunnies, and then we rehome them and stuff like that. So
Oh,
One of them decided, hey, I'm gonna jump on top of the ottoman and shoot one of the plants. I'm like,
There you go.
they're just
Wow.
just finally big enough to be able to do that. So it's just like, it's all right. It's just one of the aloes, and we have a lot of aloe.
I demand a bunny text.
You demand a bunny text, as in a bunny
Yep.
picture.
Not gonna lie, rabbits taste great.
They do taste great.
I agree. I had rabbit tacos once.
Oh jeez.
My wife
I don't
served
have
rabbit to me and called it chicken, and I said it kind of tasted a little bit strange. It looked a little bit weird, but I'm like, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna eat it anyways. I was like, what do you think? I'm like, oh, it tastes good. It's like, it's not chicken, rabbit. I'm like, okay, and just kept eating. It tastes good. I don't care.
They're prey animals for a reason.
Exactly. All God's beautiful creatures are good to eat.
I'm gonna try snake.
Ooh. Might be a little gamey though.
Yeah, and they're full with bones, I've heard.
Yes.
Awesome.
I like them in stew and pie.
Yeah. Although I'm not a pie guy myself, but that's okay.
Unsubbed. I'm just playing.
Not as gamey
Not
as
as
bear.
gamey as bear, but it's there.
I haven't had bear. I've had
Have
moose
not
though.
had
Moose is really good. Moose is
Ah.
really good.
The weirdest meat I've had is technically rabbit and maybe frog. I was told I ate frog as a kid.
I had snails as a kid.
Bear is very fatty.
Okay.
We are so off.
We are. It's like, yeah. Well, we're not that
Okay.
far off. We're talking food.
There he goes.
Action
Action.
jumps for joy with awe and happiness while enjoying the wonderful meal from the mysterious, wonderful smelling pie. My fists are pleased.
Aw.
Alrighty. Alright. Well, you all look like you could use a night's sleep, so go rest. Nothing bad will happen to you while you're here if so long as I'm on watch.
Okay.
Alright.
Sarah will probably go meditate.
Thank
If
God.
only we have suppies to make a pie, then we can make a nkag pie.
It's true, you could. Alrighty, so I have good news.
Are we leveling up?
You all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay! Finally.
Yay, my spell slots. Thank God.
Spell slots, hit points.
Everything is back.
And also, you guys are now level 3.
Let's go.
Wait a second.
Totally baited you guys. Okay, so
Ah!
we have decisions to make for some of you.
Yes.
Oh,
Some of you
yeah.
have decisions.
yes.
Some of you have already made decisions.
Oh jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so
Vector can be-
this is gonna be a little bit more of an RP session at this point. So, Hoodie, are you sticking with your
About damn time. Nothing personal to you, CRE, but God, that rest was really needed. Sad face emoji.
All right, so first off, everybody, I need you. All right, I'll put it in quotations here, /R, 1D. For all of you, it's 1D8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't re-roll the 5s. All right, so can I get everyone, assuming nobody is multi-classing in any way, everyone that is not Ray Leonore, to roll that. No, just get rid of the quotations. For Ray Leonore, assuming that you're staying as a fighter and not multi-classing.
Oh wait, I don't think that's good.
4 or 5.
Ooh.
You roll that one.
Dang, Sarah.
I mean, it could've been
Iris.
better.
Yeah, that
It's
is actually accurate. You rolled the 5. So you gain. So your max hit points increases by 5. And I don't think you have. I don't think you have any Constitution.
Okay, so +8, 16.
Wait, no, I don't get a fever.
1, 2,
Argon, 7 plus your
24.
Constitution. Nice. Visara, 8 plus your Constitution modifier. Nice.
Oh, so that's... Oh, that's way more then. Okay.
Yep, plus your Constitution mod.
Okay, 16.
And then Axton, a 6 plus con. Nice. Rayleonor with the big 9 plus con. Nice.
Okay, so I have 29 hit points now.
Nice.
Hey, you have more hit points than I do.
Ew.
Look at this.
Yep.
I'm beefy. I'm just playing.
Okay. Next order of business is class archetypes for 3 of you.
Oh, jeez.
So, Axton,
I have 32 hit points XD.
nice.
What the heck?
Nice.
Well, the fighter has a hit die that's slightly bigger, so on average they should have more.
Oh my god, I only have 18. I'm so squishy.
Yep. Welcome to being the spellcaster. welcome to
Classing into rogue. Come on,
the rogue. The rogue has the exact same hit die.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Most
So-
classes have that hit die. I think it's fighters, rangers, paladins have D10s, barbarians have D12s, and wizard sorcerers have D6s. Everybody else is an 8. Alrighty, so Axton, Iris, and Rayleonor, all 3 of you get to choose your class archetypes at this level. Hoodie, are you sticking with the astral self plan?
Not fully understand what I can change to.
Okay, so allow me to explain class archetypes a little bit here. So I'm gonna send you a link. I'm actually just gonna do this one. Let's see here, monk. Okay, so if you click on the link that I'm putting in Discord, right there, that will take you to the monk class list. That now, right below the table where all the blue text is for all your class features, you'll see a bunch of other things. So there's Astral Self, Drunken Master, 4 Elements, Kensai, Long Death, Mercy, Open Hand, Shadow, and Sun Soul. Oops.
Oh hey, since I'm level 3, I should be able to use my second spell slots, right?
You
level
yes,
spells?
yes. I was gonna get to that. So all spellcasters, you guys now have access to 2nd level spells, which means your spells now you got some bigger spells now. Also, specifically for Iris and Argon, you now have a real number of spell slots because you have 2 2nd level spell slots and 4 1st level spell slots. As opposed to your previous level, which you only had 3 first. So you guys have a lot more magic at your disposal. Let's see here. Okay. So, Hoodie. The Astral Self monk was that one that had like the projection that you kind of have over yourself of an additional basically you project your soul to be a being outside of your person, and it gives you a bunch of benefits. The Drunken Master is basically just that type of fighting style. 4 Elements is essentially the Avatar monk. Yeah, it's kind of like a spellcaster monk. Kensei is the weapons, basically a weapons specialist where you become an expert at a specific kind of weapon fighting. Long Death, I'm gonna double check to make sure I remember this one correctly. Long Death gives you a bunch of stuff related to kind of like your necrotic and life manipulations and stuff like that. Mercy is basically, it turns you into basically a healer. Open hand is kind of like the classic unarmed fighting. Shadow pretty much turns you into like a monk assassin, kind of like a ninja. And Sun Soul turns you into Goku. And I say that literally because you literally just get a sun bolt that you can fire every turn.
What?
It actually, you know what? A better example would be it turns you into a Shoto from Street Fighter.
Ooh.
So Ryu, Ken, Akuma, anybody that fires a Hadouken. Shoryuken. All right, and so while you're going through that and typing out your thoughts, I am going to move on to the next person, and I'm just going to go based on the Discord here, which is Ramala. So for Ram, what would you like to do for Iris? Do you have an idea?
I don't know. Well, hold on, Shadow. Did I ever say what I wanted to do? I don't remember.
Nope.
You
You
and I did chat about this at one point a while ago, but then
Looks
that was
like Huntsman, I could never get rid of this partner of mine. Let's keep our goals and stay with Astral.
okay. Sounds good. Okay, so in that case, if you just go, if you highlight Astral Self in the list there, don't click on the Astral Self UA if it's there. That's a play test version, and you gain what is at 3rd level for that. So you gain Deflect Missile, which is really good, and then you get Way of the Astral Self, which is also there. Yeah, which Way of the Astral, which I believe Astral Self gets you get Arms of Astral Self. Yeah, which gives you a ton of really cool stuff. For you, Ram, let's see here. We were talking at one point. I saw it. I remember it in here somewhere. Man, it must have been quite a bit ago.
Well, it was in our personal DMs, I think.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I think I may have actually only suggested it. I don't know if I actually got specifically an answer. No, this is all spell stuff. It must have been somewhere else, maybe. Okay, well, in that case, we'll just go back to the old ways. All right, Bard. Okay. And I'll just send that in the Discord chat. All right, so there you go. So for you, I do remember us looking at possibly Spirits. I think was the one that we were considering because it's kind of like a storytelling one.
Oh yeah.
And I think the other one may have been either creation, maybe lore. I don't think it was lore though. Lore is kind of like the study bard. You don't really seem like a studied person to me.
No, not really.
What was creation? What did creation do? Also through dance stuff. Modes of potential. So this one lets you create notes. Let's see here. Which are tiny motes of potential, which orbit within 5 feet of that creature. They're intangible and vulnerable and last until the bargain inspiration die is lost. Mote looks like a musical note. Star, flower, symbols, blah, blah, blah. They can be used So it basically, it kind of makes your bardic inspiration kind of stick a little bit better, and have some additional effects when you're supporting your teammates or your family members. And then the last one, which is Song of Creation, non-magical item of your choice, 20 times a little, medium, or smaller, glimmer softly, faintly hear music created tempo, which you have used as item feature again. Performance of creation. Your choice. You can create one non-magical object of your choice, so you can basically just conjure stuff. Is what creation did. I think spirits was the one that you were leaning towards.
What does that one do again? I'm sorry, it's been a while.
It has been. It's okay. So spirits is kind of like the storytellers, it's teller bard. So the thing is, the thing that you do is you can, let's see here, at 3rd level, let's see here, you gain the guidance cantrip, which is cool. It also has a range, which is very strange, range of 60 feet, so it's actually really, really good. You can use the following objects as a spell focus, so you can use candle, crystal ball, skull, spirit board, or tarot deck, as opposed to like an instrument or your dancing, or flips in your case. Let's see here we go. While holding your spiritual focus, so one of the more specific ones, you can expend a bardic inspiration die to roll on the spirit table instead. You roll the die to determine the tale that you tell, and as an you can use an action. One creature you see gains the benefit within 30 feet gains the benefit of this. Once you do so, you can't tell it until roll it again. You can only roll one of these tales. You can only have one of these tales in mind at a time. You can do this and there's no duration, so you can do this at the beginning of the day and have one on hold. For now, it'd be only the first 6 because your bardic die is only a d6. But these provide other things. So this is basically, you can say, target another creature of your choice within 5 feet. Within 5 feet of the creature gains 5 temporary hit points, and then equal to the roll of your bardic inspiration die plus your charisma modifier. So like, it makes your bardic inspiration more versatile and more powerful.
Okay.
Trying to speed read through this.
Yeah, I'll probably just go with that one, but I actually have to get ready to go.
Yes, that's partly why I'm kind of going through this quickly right now.
Yeah. Yeah. If not, I'll give it some thought, and for sure by the next session I'll let you know.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yep, absolutely. So I will send you this to your personals. Which has the spirit the spirit college already selected on, so you can give that a read. The stuff in blue is the stuff specifically related to your choice of college.
Okay. Awesome.
And then of course,
you.
like, you can just click on and off the buttons for different things. Just don't pick any of the ones with the UA on them, because that's playtest material.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you guys next weekend.
Yes. All right. Happy you were able to make it for as long as you did.
Ram.
Things worked out really, really well in the end of this.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. So we have an astral self, probably a bard of spirits, which is super exciting. I haven't had one of those before. That's a new class to me. Next on the list of choices to make is Ray Lenore. Do you have a fighter archetype that you wish to take? Or that you have decided on, I should say.
I'll be right back.
Yep, go for it. Alrighty. I mean, Argon, you got it pretty easy. I think you only just get spells at this level. Is that it? 3rd level for clerics. Yeah, you just get more spell slots for 3rd level. Okay.
It's a huge list of choices. I was thinking either Aldrich Knight or Samurai.
Ooh. How's your intelligence? I know it doesn't matter too much for the Eldritch Knight because the Eldritch Knight can use a lot of like self stuff that doesn't require your intelligence very much. Because I've played an Eldritch Knight like that. That's 0.
Hello?
Yep. Yeah, sorry, we hear you.
Okay.
So you got it pretty easy for level 3. It's
Yeah.
just learning all your spells.
I forgot they are not a Charimsa caster.
How many spells can I learn for level 3?
So, okay, so here's how this works: is your domain spells, which I should actually see what your domain spells are. I'm actually curious.
I don't get another. I don't think I have any more domain spells.
You do.
Until, like,
So you gain domain spells at
I do.
1st, 3rd,
I'm
5th,
sure.
7th, and 9th. So
Yeah.
you get Gust of Wind and Shatter
Ooh.
Automatically-
That's one of the ones that I wanted.
automatically in your spell list, and you always have them prepared. Those are good. I like Shatter.
Yep.
So the way it works is amongst all the spells that you know, so amongst the entirety of the cleric spell list of 1st and 2nd level spells, you can choose any combination, any number of spells from any level up to the number of spells that you have prepared equal to your cleric level plus your wisdom modifier, which I believe is a total of 7 for you.
Ah. Okay.
Because you're 3rd level and you have a +4 to your wisdom modifier. So that means that you choose 7 spells from your 1st and 2nd level lists total to know for that day. Or that long rest.
And so for 1st level I could have 4 spells known, and then for 2nd level I could have 3.
Yeah, you can do that. You can set it up so that it's 6 and 1. You can set it up however you want. That's the that's the big benefit of being the cleric.
Let's that in my notes so when I do decide what's
I can tell you some staples. If you'd like. I know that Sono is just kind of like looking over some possibilities right now. Thinking between the Samurai and the Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight.
Not sure how to apply the change CRE. I am sorry for not understanding. How do I get the abilities to show so I can read it on my sheet while adding it?
Okay. I can do that. I can go over that. So, if you go into your character sheet, I'm just gonna open yours so that where is it? Here we go. So that I can see what you're doing here. So, if you go on the right hand side, you'll see all your stuff here. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is a plus symbol on your features and traits box.
Noodles.
Inside if you press that, that'll open up a menu, and it should have a number of different bodies that you can fill in, and then you can just copy and paste the text from your class features in anything that is labeled under 3rd level and is and then is of the words of the astral self. You just add into that list. Everything that the monk does pretty much at this point, I'll double check to make sure I don't have to set up any extra buttons for you, but I think it's all just a decision based stuff. I'll double check it though to be sure. Okay. Do I have a Darth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Darth, which pact are you taking?
Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm eating.
It's all good.
Mm.
It's level up time. It's casual
Alright.
time.
So
After you beat the crap out of that thing that was supposed to knock you to Tuesday.
I mean, I did nothing, honestly. I just didn't get hit.
Still healed
Okay.
off of it.
Yep. Hey, perks, perks. Oh man, that's so hard because I'm still torn between Pact of the Chain and Hexblade or the
Pact of the Blade? So
So
I
torn.
can tell you the two major differences. Pact of the Chain means that you're gonna have a companion, but Pact of the Blade means that you will have access to stuff that makes you do a lot more of the stuff that Sono does.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get you, if you take Pact of the Blade, it's the only way that the Warlock gets extra attack, which means that when you take the attack action, you get to attack twice at 5th level. It's the only way that you can get that.
Oh.
Whereas things with the Pact of the Chain, an invocation that you can take can be something like, I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but there's one of them in there that, if you're within a certain distance of your familiar, whenever you're healed, you get healed for the maximum amount that effect would have. So it's no longer dice rolls, it's the maximum of the dice. So if you get healed for 2d8, you just get healed for 16.
Oh.
Rather than having to worry about rolls. So those are the two like base perks that the game offers you, aside from what like the stuff I'm gonna be throwing at you, because we're getting into the point of the game where I can start throwing boons at you guys.
What's a boon?
So a boon would be something like, so like Ray Leonor's scythe, for example. So Ray Leonor has basically a scythe that's a mystery that's going to be, this is kind of projected at this point, that's going to be becoming something different as time goes on. So it's already transformed into a +1 weapon. Now it hasn't changed in shape at all, but it's statistically better. It's more magical right now. So there will be things that will be altering as time goes on for that. As one example. I don't like to tell too much. If you watch Sunken Treasure, for example, these can come in a variety of ways. So one way that I've done this is I created a packed weapon that was really, really interesting for Nizo, which is his chains. The orb that I can't even remember the character's name now. Druid's character, I can't remember it. Zira, thank you, my word. She got changed from a water genasi into a genie. So there's and then Lewis got a prestige class, which is basically a class on top of your class.
Okay.
So what's that?
Oh, I can't access my character sheet for some reason.
That's range. Try refreshing Roll20. It's been really weird for me tonight.
Okay. Trying to think.
So it's all in like what direction you want to go. Now, I'm going to say this. I am going to say that I think you should take Pact of the Chain, not because of anything other than the simple fact that you seem to prefer, based on actions, to not be directly in a fight with something.
Usually, no.
Pact of the Blade means that you want to be getting into the fight. You want to get into the front. You want to get into the front line.
Okay, I'll take the chain.
So Pact of the Chain it is. Okay. All right. Just gotta make my notes here. So. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So.
Can I put it in a Speedo?
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about
What
it.
did you say?
I said I'm trying to eat-o.
Somehow I feel like that you're lying to me.
Oh no. Me never.
All right. So you took Pact of the Chain. I don't think you get any more Eldritch Invocations at this level, but you can change them now that the ones that you qualify have changed. Because now you qualify for everything that has the chain tag attached to it. So your invocations are the same, so you can swap an invocation if you want.
Okay. I will check.
Let's see here. Hoodie. Oh, that just means, so the Mosaic Tradition is your archetype. So this just means that you get the astral self choice. Because in the book, it labels that at 3rd level, and then it lists each individual like large greater choice that you can make at the end of the class after all of its core stuff. So it's just because of the way that the formatting of the book is, it's set up like that online as well, in with everything that's written in there. Yeah, so that's the one thing that you get, is you get your pact. You also know one more spell. And you also have access to 2nd level spells. So what you can do is you can learn a 2nd level spell, and you can swap. Well, you can learn a spell of any level that you like, but you can learn a 2nd level spell because you want 2nd level spells because they're better. And you can swap one of your spells known for another one, including up to a 2nd level.
Was that for me or for?
That's you. That's for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Axton is not a spellcaster.
And then also, I have looked up. I don't know if it would count since I'm not going back to the blade style, but it says like Hexblade expanded spells. Would I get those as well?
So the Hexblade expanded spells means that those are expanded spells of choice to you. So they're not domains, but they're not like the cleric's domain spells where you automatically have them. Those are spells that are not normally in the Warlock choice list that you can choose because you're Pact of the Blade.
Okay, so I wouldn't get those because I'm not.
You don't automatically get them, but you can pick them. Which is one of the things that makes you different from other Warlocks. If you so, from example, if you take a Pact of the Fiend Warlock, they don't have access to those spells if they want to try and pick them.
Gotcha. All right.
Alrighty, so you're taking Pact of the Chain. Let's see here. Axton is Astral Self. And you get Deflect Missile, which is really, really good. Because Deflect Missile basically means, I don't take damage from ranged attacks. I think it's a reaction, though. Yeah, you can use a reaction to deflect missiles. So this is like any ranged weapon attack. So arrows, bolts, ballistas.
But can you deflect magic, though?
No, unfortunately not.
Tries to deflect beam, misses.
It's like, I will deflect this. Hand gets vaporized. Oh no. I've made a terrible decision.
Yay.
I do like, though, if you reduce the damage to 0, you can just say, screw you, and just throw it right back at them. So if someone shoots an arrow and he reduces the damage to 0, he can literally just throw the bolt right back at the arrow right back at them. Or at any creature within range, which is, I think, 2060. Yeah, so it's pretty good range. So yeah. Okay.
CRE, does monks get a rise in ki? Are we
yes.
always on 2 through the entire game? How does it grow so I can combine more?
Your ki, the amount of ki that you have is equivalent to your monk level. So now you have 3.
Interesting.
So this is why a lot of people say that late game monks are dumb, because they like having 15 ki when most stuff costs 1 or 2 means that you can just burn it like crazy. So you're just like constantly hitting more often and stunning stuff. because Stunning Strike is dumb. Along with all the crazy stuff that monks just get to do anyways. Like, certain archetypes just do stuff automatically. Monks are great. I like monks. Okay.
This sounds like a fun and broken class if used right. Oh lordy.
You want broken, you just look at the wizard. Or the lore bard.
Fireball.
Oh, fireball's the tip of the iceberg.
I know. It's just fun.
Contingency is one of my favorite spells for wizards.
The OBNLY time I see monks suffer a lot as during gritty reality.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's literally it. Like, just because their body eventually gives out on them.
Oh.
Well, the gritty reality plays a lot less into the idea of high fantasy, of the high fantasy idea. So, like, right, like, because you guys are in a magical world, right? Like, it makes zero sense that you're recovering hit points that should be life-threatening injuries overnight.
True.
Right. Like, that's the thing. So, like, the monks eventually kind of fall apart. Yeah.
This is IRL facts are actually in game world.
It depends upon the play style. So someone's referring to a style of play in optional rules that basically means that the game is harder on your resources. And a monk, because the monk is a martial class that doesn't really get a whole lot of defensive options early on, because they can't be wearing armor and they don't have like the same kind of hit point pool that a fighter or a paladin has, they get beat up a bit. And because they can't recover hit points as efficiently, nor do they have as many, they tend to meet a grimmer reality than they do. Okay. Let's see here. I just gotta wait for spells for you. So Iris is looking like spirits, which is I'm gonna put a question mark to that, but we're pretty solid on that one. Argon is just spells, and and you've got that covered, so I don't really have to coach you on anything, fortunately.
Nope.
This is one of the reasons why I like clerics. Clerics are relatively simple.
I agree.
Relatively simple.
My next campaign, I'm gonna be a Twilight cleric. So I'm really excited.
Oh man, Twilight clerics are cool.
About to go crazy.
You want to talk edgelords? There you go.
Well, I wasn't trying to be edgy.
No. But just the archetype on its own is edgy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Shadow Monk. It's like, be the Shadow Monk and play a Dampier. Ultimate edgelord. Alrighty. So the only thing I actually need then is Raylanor. Do you have your decision on the archetype that you'd like to take? Like, because both of the choices that you stated before are actually viable options, because you can play a Eldritch Knight and like not take anything that requires intelligence on the spells. Like, that's absolutely a way you can play, because I played a character like that one time and he was freaking tanky. Because you just take shield, nothing ever hits you. You take absorb elements. Well, now fireball does half damage. And then you also deal some fire damage on your following turn. There's all kinds of fun stuff like that in the wizards in the Eldritch Knight spell list. So whichever you choose. I need to actually look at the samurai again, because nobody ever plays the samurai. They always play, if they're gonna play that, they usually just take Battlemaster.
Are we getting feats at level 4?
You are getting feats at level 4, yes. Well, let me rephrase that. You can get a feat at level 4, or you can take the ability score improvement, which is equally useful, specifically for spellcasters. Feats have been designed in 5th edition.
No one plays the banneret or samurai.
The banneret or samurai? What?
No one plays them?
Yeah, no one plays no one plays them because I think let me double check. I'm gonna double check if I'm remembering correctly, but I believe the samurai fighter, the thing that makes them like cool is they just get like they get like an extra skill, and then they get stuff they gain advantage on attacks and gain, like they get like the stuff that they get is not how do I say this?
Advantage on every attic.
Yeah, like they get something that's mechanically good, but it's not cool to do. You know what I mean? Right? It's like the champion fighter is often referred to as actually very, very good because they get the improved crit range, they do more damage, they get a lot of like flat number boosts. But flat number boosts,
Samurai.
but the flat number boosts don't give you, like, they don't give you more options, right? They don't let you do interesting things. Whereas the Battle Master, you can decide to do a bunch of different maneuvers, which give you like different situational benefits. Yeah, as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on weapon attacks until the end of your current turn. You also gain 5 temporary hit points, making you a lot more durable. And then at certain levels, it increases but to 10 and 15 at those levels respectively, which we probably won't get to. And then you can use that feature 3 times.
If I do banneret, I can give other people advantage.
Banneret? Hold on, where's Banneret? Banneret.
Purple Dragon Knight.
Oh, the Purple Dragon Knight. Okay. Is that a Sword Coasts? Yeah, that's Sword Coasts. Yeah, that's also a really good one. No one ever plays this one either. And it's also really, really good. I remember reading this one. Yeah, so it's really up to you. But yeah, both of those are perfectly good options in my opinion. And I never see them. I never see anybody take them.
So just a question here.
Yep.
If I decided to calm emotions, would it work on like monstrosities and stuff?
Calm emotion, does it specify what kinds of creatures it can affect?
Nope, just creatures.
And then there you go.
Different about creatures.
There you go.
Oh, that could be handy.
Yep. Calm emotions is very handy. Like, I also want to point out another thing is, and you guys are pretty good at this anyways, but I like to remind people because sometimes people forget, and it's good to just make sure that, and it's good on my part to make sure that you guys are always aware, is that the game is nuanced and fluid. So if you think that even though a spell or an ability it doesn't actually say something about a certain circumstance, you can always ask. So an example that I can give is in my home group, there was a creature that had a feature called Rage, which was a stacking trait, which every time it took damage, its rage increased. And at certain thresholds, it increased its attack, it increased its strength, it increased the damage die size, it increased the number of dice its damage did. So basically, the longer the fight went and the more rage it had, the more potent and accurate it would attack. Calm Emotion didn't keep the creature from attacking, but it made it so that the rage didn't increase.
Oh,
Like it stayed where it was. So basically, it kept the fight from getting harder and harder and harder, or more and more dangerous, I should say. So that's one example. So like, don't be afraid to ask if there's like a weird, if you can think of like this might have a weird interaction. Don't be afraid to ask. I like creativity. I like it when people start asking, like coming up with weird things, because I might not have come up with it.
Well, I mean, in the event that there's a monster coming out of a well somewhere, you know,
I guess it'll
maybe
play the
we could
banneret.
make it chill out.
That is an option. All right, we get a. I might change the name to like Dragon Knight or something like that. Oh wait, no, I can't, because that's actually something specific to the dwarves, so I can't use Dragon Knight. But I might change that to something later. So Banneret. To change it lore-wise. All right, so we have the Banneret. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Pledge to protect the crown. Oh man. Alrighty, so that's, I think, okay. So, last thing that I need to address for you before, oh, we still have some time. So, you guys can do some RP if you so choose. I realize that we're technically down 2 people because Iris is sleeping longer than normal, and Axton has seemingly lost his main voice. So, but I have something for you, Darth.
Ooh.
So,
I'm listening.
in your sleep, in your dreams, a ghostly figure meets you. So, what will it be? The sword or the companion? We had a conversation of this a long time ago. You are finally ready.
You think so?
You need a little bit of help, I think.
It sure feels like that sometimes.
I can't just let you have everything.
Well,
You gotta earn it. I think you've earned this, at the very least.
and she'll kneel down before the ghostly figure and say, "Thank you."
All right. So, a piece of this entity's form will leave its, you assume a hand of an arm of some kind, and make its way into you. What am I selecting here? Oh, that's the cart. I don't want that. Not the map. Okay. Well, cart's gone now apparently.
Here, hold on. I'll move my
No. It's okay. It's gone. It's gone. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it's gone.
The cart vanished in your sleep.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
They moved me.
You awaken to this creature right next to you.
Oh. Hold on. I don't think she'd be scared. She'd just be like, "Are you mine?"
Greetings. I am to service you as you see fit. What shall I call you?
You can call me Basara.
Ah. No title. Interesting.
Oh.
Very well. Basara it is. And I have something for you. Alright, so here you go.
Oh, it has a name too.
It does. You may call me Alma.
Nice to meet you, Alma.
Alrighty, and I need to edit one thing here. So, oops, didn't want to do that.
Go ahead. What?
We need to add you being able to control this. There we go. Save. You can edit and control this character now. So,
Yay.
if you go into the character sheet, you'll see all this cool stuff.
It's loading.
Mm-hmm. Take care of her.
Oh, I'll try. Oh, jeez. Hold up.
For those of you that don't know, Alma, unless I'm mistaken, means soul.
Ooh.
Yes, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Grass. Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. A true companion.
Wow, look at that. Okay.
A
That's higher than
and-
I thought it would be.
a true companion. All right, not that garbage that the game gives you by default. A real companion.
Yeah, like I said, it's a lot higher than I really thought it would be.
I told you I'd take care of you. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Okay.
Alrighty. You do not need me right now. I will take refuge inside your soul for the time being.
That's fine.
All right. And the ghostly form will just kind of enter your body and vanish.
Ooh. Okay. How do I call her back? Do I just summon her, or?
I can still hear you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I am in your soul after all.
Good to know. This will take some getting used to. Question: can the others hear her if she talks to me? Or is it telepathic?
While in your soul, she's speaking to your soul, so no.
Okay.
Out in the world, absolutely.
All right. Good to know.
Yep. Alrighty. So, the rest of you awaken from your slumber, feeling refreshed, revitalized, and more familiar with the world around you, and you believe that you can take on a little more than before. All right. And
Oh.
sleep well, did ya?
Yeah, actually.
Good.
Much, much better.
Good. Here you are. And he hands you a bowl
Look down.
of something.
What is this?
Well, you said you wanted that egg, so here you are. It resembles a green soup-like color. It kind of looks like you shouldn't eat it, but it smells good.
Ew.
Well, down the hatch.
All right. It tastes pretty dang good.
Oh, no.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's delicious. You should try it, Vasara.
It's a bug.
And?
Actually, it is a bug egg, so a little different actually.
She'll shiver.
I wonder if I've tasted anything like this, like while hunting in the wild.
I'm trying to think of how to even describe this stuff. Jeez. I guess it would taste kind of like a snake egg, actually. If you've ever had one of those.
Nope.
Maybe. Yeah, no. Snakes are too close to dragons.
You know what? You know what? I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Dragons are real. They just don't fly.
They just don't fly, exactly. So no.
Komodo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those things
man.
are those things are
man.
terrifying.
You know what just occurred to me?
Huh?
If I use Channel Divinity with Shatter, that's a lot of damage. 24 damage.
Oh, my friend, you should look at Call Lightning.
Do I have that? What do I get?
That's a third level spell, but just that spell is you basically get to control a thunderstorm for a little while.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. A lightning storm for a little while.
Have to be what, level 6 for that?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh,
It's fun.
it's gonna be fine. I'm not trying to be super powerful or anything.
Nah,
My Megalovania is not showing.
Oh man. Okay.
Um,
Since you brought that up, I have to mention this. I feel like I have to mention this. Darth,
Yes.
because I just realized this. How many gifted subs did you send me?
2.
2? Why did you send me 2 gifted subs and not just go and buy Undertale?
Shush you.
Because
I'll still get it.
You-
Just
You
Yes.
need to play this game.
okay. I will.
But, Shadow, do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Undertale was such a big part of like me going through high school and stuff.
Okay. I'll
It's-
play it.
It's really
Ah.
good.
It's really good. I'll play it. I promise.
Okay, good.
Um.
All right.
Cause that game turns your soul into places that it was not supposed to bend into it. I
Accurate.
recommend it.
Accurate.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Visara, she's going to look at her bowl of Ankeg stew, I guess.
Indeed.
And she's gonna look up at her brothers and sisters, and she says, I have something to tell you.
Felt my head.
I'm sure you've noticed.
Oh goody, what's the newsa?
And she's gonna call Alma.
Okay. So if you want to just so that you know,
How do I learn? This?
you
Yes.
if you go to so you see Alma right underneath your character inside the journal, yes?
Yes.
All right. So click on the so if you so if you drag starting at the name, not the weird little square thing that pops up, grab from the name, drag it onto the map, and let go, and there she is.
Okay. Oh, where'd she go?
Oh, I deleted it so that you
Oh.
can do it. You can learn.
Oh, okay.
Try. You can succeed.
That's not doing it. Hold up a second. From the journal? Oh,
From the journal
there
directly.
it goes.
Yep,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. And that's how generally how I can pull all your tokens into the field also.
Sweet.
Alrighty, so you all see this manifestation of a soul. It looks wisp-like, almost. Argon, can I get you to make a religion check for me, please? Actually,
Okay.
see if you actually recognize this thing, or something that it resembles, I should say. 15.
So-
What's the DC for this? Yep. Okay. It looks almost wraith-like.
Masara, what is that?
This- She looks down. This is Alma.
Oh, okay. You will? Okay, good. Hi.
I give it like a little confused and concerned wave.
She's my companion.
I'm gonna be hanging out in her soul.
almost,
Is it
like-
okay that I tell them that? I'm sorry, I don't really have the boundaries figured out yet.
I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
It's okay. And then she'll look back at Argon. She'll put her ears down, or I feel like her ears will kind of go down a little bit. And she'll say, I might have had trouble in the past, and I needed help.
And I look at the spirit. Would I be able to guess, just based on that alone, and then like putting together earlier that she didn't want to go anywhere near the holy water, that it's probably something not from this world?
You can infer that, yeah.
Okay. Fasara, you didn't.
Did.
There's other ways. We could have found you help.
I was dead.
You sit back, like dumbfounded.
She puts the stew down. She doesn't want to eat it anyway. I'm sorry.
What?
But I didn't want to leave you guys. I had to take care of you.
When did this happen?
I was at work and out on an expedition.
Can we see it as well? If so, who's the short stack? Points while looking at Ray.
Yes, you can absolutely see this entity on the field. It looks kind of like a wispy, kind of like a black wisp of smoke creating a ghostly form. But it still has that that ethereal blue kind of soul kind of color radiating through it. Much like the image actually depicts. It's actually, the image is actually surprisingly accurate to what I was envisioning. So, I'm kind of keeping her soul intact and keeping her body from killing itself, and now I can be here too.
So, I'll like narrow my eyes. And you're sure you're helping her?
Looks over at her. I mean, well, she's alive.
You don't have any other nefarious intentions? And then, can I make an insight?
I was gonna say,
like,
give me an insight check. All right, here we go.
Oh boy.
All right. Kind of hard to read. You don't think she hasn't lied to you, but you're not entirely. I mean, you can already guess that there's probably something else going on here, but you're not able to figure out what it is in any way.
Okay.
There's always something else with these kinds of things.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
There's
gonna show
always
him.
something else, and you know this.
Oh boy. Unless he asks.
Well, yeah. I was gonna probably like pull you aside later. But the problem is their patron. Yeah, no. I look at them and then I look at Vasara. When I get the chance, would you mind talking to me more about this?
She just looks down and nods her head.
And I just like stir my soup.
Nice, we got a personal bonfire. Plus a flying convenient cooking flame. Looks at Huntsman asterisk Huntman. Something off, it feels similar to us, my lord.
I will kind of look over.
Does it?
Actually, it is. Very similar, actually.
Hmm. Okay.
Very similar.
Debating whether I should tell you guys.
I don't trust it. They really don't trust it.
For another time.
Sorry, did you say that out loud? If you should tell them.
I said that in my mind.
No,
Yeah,
Darth.
I did. But kind of under her breath. So
Okay.
maybe I don't know if they would have.
Okay, no. I just making sure. Do you want me to tell them? I can tell them.
Maybe
Or-
later.
You'll tell them later. Okay.
She'll pick up the stew, stand up, and hand it to Stone Grind, and she'll probably walk off.
All right. Well, interesting.
You have no idea. I sigh.
Well, it's not the first time I've seen someone make a deal with some other power just to make sure that they can get through tomorrow. It certainly won't be the last.
Well, unfortunately, it just happens to be Visara. There's gotta be a way we can help her. There's gotta
The
be.
mark glows fiercely while hiding the wound. Something's off as I stare at Visara you. Sigh a fellow sibling, huh?
Sibling. Would I have heard that?
If he's speaking it, then yeah. How about the rest of you? Any of you have passengers that you want to speak about? Two of you already have seem to have one. Unless I'm misunderstanding the soul.
I already have. Well, besides me, I've just got my god.
Yeah, not really a passenger, but I know what you mean. Well, do you, I assume now that you're back, do any of you have things that you wish to, sell or possibly purchase? I assume you found something of value at some point. You did find those eggs.
Yeah, that's important. Let me see. Let's see. Have I found anything?
The only thing that I remember was the bolt. What was it?
So the 5 ingots of solium. I think Sono has that. Iris has the mushrooms, but there's like 9 of them. And I don't think any of you are poisoners, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to do anything with that anyways.
Yeah, I haven't grabbed anything besides, and I have the scroll case.
Right, and you also have the scrolls.
Yeah.
So you do have some stuff that you can liquidate if you want. But or put in for possible like trade or make suggestions of something that you would like.
Oh, so 40 pieces. What does the shop have right now?
Shop kind of has.
Walks off deep in thought with Huntsman. Action states softly. Why her? Huntsman. My lord, it's gonna hurt and drain you if you continue. Let it be for now, and let's separate for now and calm the.
The shop
Can
will have
separate.
pretty much anything that.
Thoughts.
Oh, there we go. There's the bot finishing it. I was like, what? Jeez. That's
So late.
Wow. That's
Oh my
that's
gosh,
a
that's a lot,
leg
dude.
spike if I ever heard one. All right. So the shop, because the shop is connected specifically to Lightspire, which is like the United Cities super center, of like magic and amenities. So if you have an idea of some kind of something that you would like, and it can be like it can be like, hey, I want to emulate this kind of spell. Hey, is there a weapon that I can try and get like some sort of elemental effect out of, or can I get an armor that does this or whatever? Like you name me an idea, there's a wizard somewhere that might be able to make it for you. Now the price might be a factor, but I can say this is, if you limit your ideas to something to the effect in similarity to a first level spell, it's probably within the price range of being able to of what you can get out of the Solium.
Okay.
Unless you want something made out of the Solium, which is another story entirely.
So the Solium is very profitable?
The Solium is worth on an individual ingot, which is 1 pound, by the way, they're not large ingots. They are worth 250 each in approximate value. So you're sitting on about so you're sitting on like 1,200 gold just in Solium.
Jeez. I was gonna say, is it possible for me to get a weapon that has like thunder damage equipped to it? Like a hammer?
I have
or
one
something?
ingot and Darth has one, I thinkle.
Oh, I remember grabbing one.
I was gonna say, I thought you actually just kind of grabbed them all and kind of stuffed them on your horse saddle. I can double check later, but I'm going under the pretenses that you guys have 5, because that's what was on the loot table or the loot notes. So, and it's not like any of you guys have dropped your packs or anything like that, so it's not like you've lost stuff.
And there's always possibility of going back for more?
Well, you can mine more if you want to
Yes, in
spend
that way.
spend time doing that, but that's a whole other like set of things I have to set up and roll for, and then you have to do some rolls for that and see how efficiently you work and how good the quality is. And
I sell 2 and id like a potion to E equals he NCHNECEHOPT stuff and armor for it.
To enhance
our
stuff?
yeah, enhance
Horses stuff?
The horses stuff, yeah.
Okay.
I had to read that
Hot
one.
stuff, hot stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to read that one. I'm just like, what the?
I also have to read that one.
Yeah.
The bot was losing it.
It was.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
oh, good. The bot knows how to apologize.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
So, we can get some armor for your horse. So, we can get, it has to be specially made. I have my own prices for it. But we can get what is equivalent, where is it here? Of horse chain. And it'll be heavy armor equivalent because, well, no reason not to be. Which is equivalent to horse chain or 150 gold pieces, which gives it an armor class of 16.
Put a shield on the horse.
Put a shield on the horse.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Alrighty, so that's all right. So I'm just gonna keep tracking the Roll20 chat here. So, you guys have spent. So you have sold 2 of the ingots. So you have 500
Stuff do be
GP.
needing upgrades cause that steamy skills for it. Plus it helps a lot also how much you got Ray.
Okay, so the armor is 500 GP, or is that
No, that's how much is
Okay.
currently been liquidated. So
Okay.
it's in addition to whatever other monies that you guys have. So 150 was spent on armor.
Okay.
Or hot stuff.
I have 82 GP on me.
I have 49.
All right, so hold on. You have 82 plus
Really?
49. You guys can spend the money however you want as well. So
I don't think I've picked up any money this entire time.
I don't think you have. But that like
Yeah.
there hasn't been a whole lot of liquid money that you guys have been able to pick up either, because like there's been a few things like on the skeletons and whatnot, but there hasn't been a whole lot of like, hey, we found a cache of someone's money.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff that you've been getting so far has been like usable stuff, which is still good. So just so that you guys are aware, healing potions are still 50 GP each. The greater healing potions, which heal for twice as much, which is 4d4 plus 4, rather than 2d4 plus 4, plus 2, those cost 250 gold. Now they cost significantly more, but they heal a lot more when you need the like bigger health.
How much does a regular one heal again?
2d4 plus 2. So basically, it's literally double the dice and double the flat amount for 5 times the price. Now, it sounds inefficient, and that's because it is, but do you want to spend 2 turns healing for the same amount as opposed to 1 turn for healing for that amount? That's the advantage. So, so there's 3 pieces of Solium still available. Well, yeah, that you guys can have, that you guys can use as you see fit. Actually, when you put in the stuff with the note, for Amila to procure your goods for you, there's a note that comes back and it says, and Stonegrind will actually read it. If you have more of this soul material, I'd be more than happy to find a way to make use of it. If you have needs, it interacts with a wielder's soul. So if you have something, so it can have some interesting effects.
The wielder's soul.
Question, can I get hot stuff to be as enhanced as Vampire Hunter D's horse?
Negative. If I'm remembering who Vampire D's horse is. But I'm going to say you probably need Summon Steed for that one.
I think I would like to, if possible, get a
CRE,
better
can
weapon
we combine
as well.
potions on our person to create these greater pots? Or this needs a skill needed to perform? Especially Stone Grind can help us with it?
So, in this case, let me double check Stone Grind, because I think he has 2 skills. I've only been focusing on his cooking one, but he might have a second one that I haven't used. I may have. No, I don't want Soul Stone Grind. I want Stone Grind. What? Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Services, cooking, and outsourcing equipment. So those are the only 2 things he has. So he doesn't have a skill for that. Okay, so to answer your question, Hoodie, the difference is that you need the right ingredients to create more potent potions. You can't really just combine 2 and then condense and then and then boil them down. It's a quality of ingredient problem. Alrighty. All right. Is there anything in particular that people of stuff that people would like.
For me, I just want a hammer that does lightning damage.
A hammer that does lightning damage. Okay. How much do those
Yeah,
pieces?
something stronger would be nice.
How much does that chitin sell for? It is. I gotta check the monster stuff again. The chitin replacement for steel plates. It's a 1-to-1 replacement. There's also the acid gland that I know that Raylanor has. So the chitin is considered a monster steel equivalent. Okay. Steel equivalent, which means that this is valuable to druids, which means that it is, where's the steel? So this is considered a level 1 rarity steel. No extra benefits out of it other than the fact that it's not actually steel, which is good for druids. Okay. So it'd be 1.1 times 1.2 times 1.3. So you have 2 of those. So you can sell both pieces of chitin that you got from the Ankegs for 170 each. So for 340
Dang.
Oh, nice.
for both.
Not bad. We came back at a good time.
Mm-hmm. All right. A hammer that does thunder damage
If
or
there's
lightning
any-
or lightning damage.
Or lightning, yeah.
Let's see here. All right, I need to roll availability for that one for short order. Yep, it's available. Okay, so that's equivalent to a +1 weapon in terms of cost.
Probably can't afford it.
Let's see here. Let me see here. Let's see which one it is. It is a thunder hammer. Okay. The thunder hammer costs 1,000.
Okay.
Is Aragon able
Oh,
to share
boy.
knowledge on that or someone with a keen nature aspect that allow us to have an inkling of what is needed for these potions? Sorry if I am asking a lot, but I feel crafting.
So the thing about crafting is it requires it's the bot lagging out again. The thing about crafting is it requires tool proficiencies, which none of you
Could
have.
help, and it gives a lot of doors to walk into on dire situations.
Yeah, like unfortunately none of you have teched into crafting, so you don't have the skills to be doing it. Like obviously if you want to like try and grab a plant and put it and take a pestle and mortar and grind it up and mix it with some water and put in a ball and hope it does something, you're more than welcome to do that. But you don't have the knowledge or the skill base to do it reliably. It's kind of like having someone who has never been around a forge to try and forge you a weapon.
Aw, that Goliath. That Goliath wanted to be a dwarf so badly.
I don't know if you guys ever heard the story of Ogi the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I cried so hard.
That was a beautiful story.
Oh my gosh. It made me think of that.
Yeah. Same.
Oh my goodness.
So, unfortunately, crafting is just not an avenue for you guys in terms of what you have available to you. The cooking thing is available to you just because there's an NPC that has that ability to do so. And the fact that you guys have a shop in the middle of nowhere is already kind of benefiting you.
Yeah. Pretty handy.
So in total, if you were to liquidate, actually the acid gland is worth more. How much more is it worth? Oh, an extra 30. So if you were to liquidate all of your all your crafting materials, including the Ankeg meat, you would have a grand total of, in liquid assets, was it 340 plus? And then the meat, which you have 6 of, which is, how much is those worth? 15 a piece. 6 times 15 is 60, 90. You guys have in total liquid assets, if you were to liquidate crafting materials, is 1880.
Okay.
Unless you guys have trade bars that I gave you that I don't remember.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
I'd like to sell that as well. I don't really have use for that, and cage shell and the meat as well. Can the shell be made into weapons?
The shells are the Ankeg chitin is actually used as a means of making breastplate armor,
By
or
the way, is there
or plate
some
armor in
gloss-like
general.
weapons that I can wield or claw-like gauntlet in the shop? 'Cause sword's starting to feel off. I mainly have it for the damage type of slash.
Absolutely, you can get some claw weapons. They'd be mundane. They would be 1d4, so they would just act as your fists. They would just change the damage type. For the shells are typically used as steel plate replacements, so they can be used to make a breastplate. It can also be used to make full plate if you have enough of them. The main purpose of these is for druids to get around the need of having heavier armor and not wearing metal. Because even though it's not a thing in 5th edition, I still use it, which is druids are not allowed to use metal armor. Because it's not the natural way of the world. Metal, when it comes to blades and spears and whatnot, is a little bit more acceptable. But I mean, you can easily make a stone equivalent of most weapons anyways. Or a stone and wood equivalent, but most druids aren't melee weapon fighters anyways. But yeah, so you guys have like that much liquid and crafting material that you want to have at your disposal. So you can absolutely get that hammer if you want, but that'll be a pretty steep cost on the amount of money that you guys have.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
There are also mundane armors that might be useful, that might be pique your interest as well. So like you have a pretty, I think you have like the second best, the second lowest tier of heavy armor, because there is splint mail and then full plate also. Full plate is going to be outside your price range if the hammer is. But splint...
Okay, I'll sell them. I am not too sure if it's possible, since Solum can interact with souls. Is it possible to pout hot stuff's soul into it, making it a demi-lich?
No, the interaction does not work like that. It's more like a manifestation of the person's soul. It's kind of like the soul. The soul manifests into the weapon and can have interesting effects on the weapon itself or the armor itself or whatever item is made out of it. As opposed, it cannot be used as a phylactery, or maybe it can be. But how would you know?
Is there anything that can boost my armor class, maybe?
Yes. What armor do you have right now? Do you have leather or studded leather?
I think it's regular leather. I'm not sure.
Let's look at your armor class here.
It's 15.
Yes, but I'm more interested in the math,
Okay.
because that determines what you have.
Gotcha.
You are not using a shield, correct?
No.
So that's one way you can boost your armor class. Is you're only using a one-handed weapon.
Do it. I recommend it. 10 out of 10.
Is
Use a
the
shield.
one-handed?
So you can get a shield. The shield can be any style you want. So it can be a little buckler. It can be a nice big kite shield. It can't be a tower shield. That's separate.
Is a scythe one-handed then?
Yeah, you can use it as a one-handed weapon.
Okay. All right then.
Oh, and your temporary hit points is not 29. That's absolutely a 0.
Oh, okay.
Temporary
That
hit
makes
points.
sense.
Temporary hit points are basically like over shield.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we can get you a shield then. That'll cost you like 10 gold. Like a mundane shield.
How much would that raise it? Just one?
That'd give you +2 to your armor class. So it'd move you up to 17.
Yeah, I might take that then. And I had been wondering of maybe something. I don't know if there's a slightly better version of a scythe or daggers. Doesn't have to be great.
I mean, you have daggers. Like you have, I think, 2 daggers on you already.
Yeah, nice.
You can. I mean, you can. Let me put it this way: mundane items, unless you're getting armor, you can get them. You have the budget for them.
Okay.
Unless you want something like very specifically like an hourglass or a spyglass, it's gonna be within your purchase range. Sorry?
That was just like, wait, spyglass or hourglass?
Big like a magical stone,
buying
so
a
I
hat?
can make pie on the go.
A magical stone so you can make pie on the go.
Nice.
Are you thinking like a little Bunsen of the medieval version of a
Easy
Bunsen
bake.
burner?
Easy bake oven.
Easy bake oven. All right. I mean, it wouldn't be anything special for. Yeah, you can get a mundane,
Yay, that
or not
can
mundane,
work.
a minor magic item that does that. Okay, let's make this on the fly here. It has no fuel costs. It has no limitations in the day. It gets hot enough that you can like cook something on it. I guess it in turn would also be hot. You can make it hot enough that if you were to hold it to someone's face, you could burn them pretty good.
Oh gosh.
So I can say like, it does like 1 fire damage to like a torch. And a pound of flour. Oh, you monster.
And a LB of flour.
Okay. I already see a problem with this, but okay.
Kilo? I don't know.
Action approves of this request. I like more pie, please, and thank you.
No, if you've ever seen, what is it, Goblin Slayer? It's not a very,
Yeah.
that is actually like classic D&D tactics, like 2nd edition level stuff. Because you didn't have all these like the cool bells and whistles that you get now in D&D. You had to play like that. You played dirty.
Ever head of dust explosion?
Yep. Yep, I know exactly what that is. That is Sono.
You also still have the rust dust.
Yeah, you do have the rust dust. Yep.
It will be Eben more effective if I have iron dust.
Yep. Uh-huh. I know these things.
The flour as for pie.
Alrighty.
Okay. So for
The-
sure,
the-
I do want the shield.
The flowers
I
for
think.
pie. We'll see. But yeah. So I gotta go very shortly. It is actually at time. So if there's anything else, you guys have time to think about it. So ask me any kind of questions that you guys like. My DMs are always open. And we can modulate however much is liquid and how much is used in crafting. If you want to make something out of the solium, or if you want to make something out of the Ankeg chitin, whatever it is that you guys decide to do. Actually, check something. How much chitin do you need in order to be able to make a shield out of it? Because that might be better for you guys. Let me check something real quick before I go.
Shield?
Yeah, it's just a plate, right?
Yeah.
So like
Pretty
you
much.
can like if you put like you'd have to get someone to make it properly, but you put some proper like banding on it and things like that to make it stable and make a like a strap for it and everything. You can definitely hold a plate of it up and it'd be effectively the same as a steel plate on your arm. In terms of defensibility. Does it have any benefits to being
But do we use shields?
2 of you do. Nothing relevant at this time. So
Okay.
it would be equivalent to another shield, to a mundane shield. You just look more badass because you're walking around with a bug plate on your arm.
It's worth more to sell it though.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah. Visara would not walk around with bug armor. Just saying.
Okay. But yeah, so if you guys want to dive into the rabbit hole of scrolls, scrolls cost the following amounts. They cost that is the total cost. Is that the crafting cost or the purchase cost? Which is that? That is the crafting costs. Okay. So. Oh wait, no, I set those to be the same originally. I have to change that. Okay, so the costs of scrolls, and you can get 1st and 2nd level scrolls. If you want to get something that's 3rd level or higher, I have to check availability. But if you want to get a scroll of 1st, 2nd, or cantrip level, they cost 50 gold for a 1st level scroll, 150 gold for a 2nd level scroll, and then cantrip scrolls cost 12.5. Cantrip scrolls are always the lowest die value. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to look at scrolls, that's an option. And remember, you'll definitely want to prioritize ones that are in your spell list. If you want to go utility, you guys can just say, hey, can you just throw like random ideas at me? I can do that too. I'll try and build like a small list if you guys want me to do that. Yeah, the best thing I can say is if you want ideas, just look at the spell list of cantrips 1st and 2nd level, and then just kind of go, can I get, and just kind of ask yourself, can I get something that kind of emulates something like this or something similar? And odds are I can come up with something for you.
Okay.
Just because like it's hard for me to make a list because the thing that you have access to is so vast in variety. Because that's where the Arcane Academy is. It's literally where the magic of the United Cities just occurs. Like that's where all the craftsmen are. That's where all the etchers are, which are my world's version of like of weapon enchantment. So it's like you come up with the idea there's someone there that might be able to do it. So it's a little hard for me to make a list without, just saying, okay, here's a book.
Is Alma able to use anything?
In terms of
Now that I think
equipment?
about it. Equipment, weapons, yeah, just anything.
Alma can absolutely interact with physical objects, so yes. But let me see here. But Alma is not proficient in weapons or armor.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, this creature is familiar with its own existence, and that's about it.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Can't you wear? That's fine. Never mind.
Is there a way to combine and turn the rust dust in a weapon or instill it within something to be wielded to target our enemies?
I suppose we could try something like that. Let me think here. You already have the material. If you're thinking like, let's see here. I mean, if you want to go with something that's a little more magical than just simply creating like a blowout cannon that just kind of shoots it. Oh, so if you gotta go to bed, if you need sleep, go to bed. Go to bed.
It's time for bed.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
try and get some sleep if you
I
need.
almost
gotta
fell
have-
asleep just now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get dinner now. So
Yeah. No, guys, don't. We're. This is all just extra at this point. So you got all week to message me, ask me questions. I'll send you ideas. I'll try and compile like a small list of things this week, as soon as I can, and try and like give you just some basic ideas like of stuff that you might have access to for like, I'll say like in the 500 GP range.
Okay.
And then if you want something that's a little bit lesser, a little bit greater, then we can adjust for that.
Alrighty, I'm gonna head out.
Cheers, bro.
Take it easy,
Appreciate
Shadow. Have a good one.
Glad you came. Glad you could play.
Of course.
Enjoy your supper.
Yes, enjoy your dinner. All right, I'm gonna actually end the stream as well. So thank you very much, everyone that swung by
I would
and stuck
like
around
to
to the
see if I can
end.
coat my hands or something that allow me to use the thunder gel as a weapon without harm of me.
Oh, we can look into something like that. I'll answer that in a second here, but I gotta do some big thank yous to a bunch of weirdos that like to support this stream. You know, that sort of weird, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weirdos.
Yep, the weirdos that are my players apparently. You know.
What?
I love you guys. I really do. All right, so thank you again to Hoodie for the let's see, Hoodie for the resub, Guy Glitchy for the second month, Black and Yellow for the raid. I didn't even notice. Thank you very much, guys. Oh wait, is that old? Oh, that's old. My bad. I'm looking at the old stuff. 3 hours ago. Here we go. So Darth for the resub, Barbarian Rylick, I think is how you say that. Thank you for the follow. Shadow for the resub. Anonymous Grifter. Oh, Anonymous Gifter. My dyslexia is kicking in. For Barbarian. Darth for 100 bits. Another gifted sub by Darth. 5 community gifted subs from Hoodie. Oh my word, I forgot about that. Jeez, man. You're crazy. You're crazy. And then
You don't have to read the last one. Nope.
and then Darth for the 69 bits.
Nope.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the 69 biddies. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I appreciate I appreciate it. I need to get some
Yeah.
Oh man. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm glad I'm happy you guys are having a good time. And but yeah, until next time, guys, have a good day.